Hey roomie, what's up? You busy right now? I kind of need your help. We've been learning about something in class, and we've practiced it a bit, but we didn't get to do it properly. It's pretty cool, and the professor said I had a real knack for it too. There's a practical coming up next week, and I really want to do well on it, So I've got to get some more practice in. Massage therapy? Yeah, it's massage therapy. I want to practice my massage skills on you. Come on, please. Pretty please. It will feel really good, I promise. Magic hands. Awesome. You're the best. Alright, so make yourself comfortable, and I'll be right with you. I'm just going to put on a little music to help set the mood. How's that? It's okay if you don't really hear it. It's only there to provide a bit of background. I'm going to have you listen to my voice anyway. Now let me just dim the lights a bit, and we're all set. I'm going to come stand behind you, okay? Don't look at me, silly. Just look straight ahead. That's better. I'd like you to pick a spot on the wall and focus your eyes on it. Pick something right above eye level. Keep your head straight and look slightly upwards with your eyes. Hey, which one of us is studying psych here again? I know what I'm doing, trust me. This is how it's done. Maybe you've never had a proper massage before. Now, shush, and just do as I say, alright? Good boy. That wasn't so difficult, now was it? Now, let me get started on loosening up your muscles. I'm going to focus on your shoulders first, gently pressing my fist into the muscles, working them with my knuckles, and then pushing a little deeper with my thumbs. How does that feel? Is the pressure okay? Alright. A good massage doesn't just relax the body, but the mind too. That's why I'm having you stare at that spot on the wall. By having you look up above eye level, your eyes naturally want to look down again. So you have to concentrate a bit to keep focusing on the right spot. And while you're busy doing that, you're not really thinking of anything else. And that's kind of the point, really. There's also the fact that it's somewhat tiring on the eyes. It's the same basic idea as progressive muscle relaxation. Tensing up the muscles before letting go. By temporarily increasing the tension by tiring out the muscles, they feel so much better when you let go. Speaking of tiring things out, your eyes must be getting tired too by now. Yeah, I can tell. They're getting tired and heavy. That's alright. I need you to keep your eyes open for a little while longer though. The longer you focus on that spot, the better it's going to feel when your eyes finally close. And it's going to feel so very good, trust me. It won't take much longer either. I just want to give you a small demonstration of that relaxation technique I was talking about first. I'm going to move my hands up your neck to the side of your head and massage your temples for a moment. Yeah. Just like this. rubbing your temples with my fingertips. And while I do this, I'd like you to tense up your upper back and your shoulder blades. Pull back your shoulders. Don't forget to keep your eyes on that spot on the wall. And push your shoulder blades back as much as you can. Push out your chest and try to make your shoulder blades touch. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. There you go. It feels good, right? Yes. Now, take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it out. And as I start to work the muscles of your back now, I want you to notice how wonderfully relaxed your back feels. So loose and limp and heavy, just like your eyes are feeling so very heavy. You can barely keep them open anymore, but that's all right. You can close them very soon. Take another deep breath in. Hold it. And think about how good it's going to feel when you close your eyes. Breathe out. Now close your eyes and relax. That's it. There you go. That feels good, doesn't it? Like a wave of relaxation spreading from the top of your head all the way to the soles of your feet. Keep breathing deeply. In and out. Relax. Good. You feel loose and limp and heavy and so very, very relaxed. And as wonderfully relaxed as you are right now, I can help you feel even better just by doing a little guided meditation. Feeling even better sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Yes. It's so very easy too. All you have to do is focus on the sound of my voice. Listen and follow my instructions. Take another deep breath in and let it out. Relax. Focus on my voice. Focus only on my voice. Hypnotizing you. Shh. Of course not. I'm not trying to hypnotize you. You can't hypnotize someone against their will. Everybody knows that. Trust me. We're only doing a guided meditation. Just relax. Besides, if I were going to hypnotize you, I would do it with a candle. I would put it right in front of you. A beautiful, red, tapered candle. You'd see it so very clearly, and I'd light it and tell you to look at the flame, and you would focus only on the candle. Stare at it like it was the only thing that matters in the entire world. But your eyes are closed right now, and they are so very heavy you couldn't open them if you tried. Not that you even want to try. You can't be bothered to. You are much too relaxed to do anything at all. You want to keep your eyes closed and just listen to my voice, so you aren't looking at a candle at all. And that means that everything is alright. It means that you can just relax and listen to my voice. And as you keep listening to me, as you keep relaxing more and more, it's possible that you might start to feel a little drowsy, that your head starts to feel a little bit funny. And that's perfectly normal. That's perfectly alright. That's only because you've never been this relaxed before. So you don't need to fight those feelings at all. You can just relax and let go. Because I'm not trying to hypnotize you. There is no red candle. There is no flame. I'm not trying to hypnotize you. But you can still think about what it would be like. Just picture it. You're sitting on the sofa with the red candle in front of you. I'm leaning in behind you, talking softly into your ears. The candle is lit, and you are focusing on the flame, staring at it, focusing on it as it flickers and dances. You can see it so clearly. The candle, the flame. It's so nice to look at, so calming. It's the only thing you see, and my voice is the only thing you hear. I tell you to listen to my voice and breathe, and you do. Breathe in and out. Yes, just like that. It's nice, isn't it? Just sitting there, watching the candle, simply relaxing and listening to my voice, letting me take care of everything for a while. That's what being hypnotized is like. It's so nice, so pleasant. You want to be hypnotized. It's such an enjoyable and safe experience, being hypnotized by someone you trust, and you know you can trust me. So you want me to hypnotize you. Say yes for me, darling. Yes. You want me to hypnotize you. Of course you do. And it'd be so easy for me to do so too. Because you're already feeling so drowsy, so heavy and tired and sleepy. You're already completely focused on the sound of my voice. And your thoughts are already becoming quiet and still. Your mind is like the candle flame, just a small and flickering fire, dancing to the tune of my words. And when that candle goes out, so does your mind. Focus on the candle. And out like a light. Good boy. Now, I want you to picture a staircase in your mind. A large ornate staircase leading down. See it in your mind. And take a step down. That's it. Go down the stairs. Follow my instructions. Follow my voice. Follow it down. Deeper and deeper down. Keep going down the stairs, step by step by step. And as you go down the stairs, you notice how good it feels. How good it feels to do what I tell you. To follow my instructions. Keep following my instructions. Keep going down the stairs, step by step by step. And as you keep going down the stairs, you can leave everything else behind. Let go of everything. As you go deeper and deeper and deeper, there is only my voice. Nothing else matters anymore. You only have to listen and follow and go deeper. And you're doing that so very well. Going down the stairs, going deeper and deeper with every step you take. Going down, 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 down. And as you're going deeper, as you're going down, I want you to notice that with every step you take, the steps are becoming harder to see, becoming smoky and hazy, like they're evaporating, dissolving and disappearing entirely as you keep going down. The stairs are completely gone now, but that doesn't matter at all. You can still go deeper. You can always go deeper. You're just floating now, drifting and floating, deeper and deeper down, being guided, being led by the sound of my voice. You are calm, relaxed, and at peace, feeling so safe and secure, with your mind completely open and receptive to my words. You are completely and deeply hypnotized. That's right. And notice how good that feels. How good it feels to be hypnotized by me, being so incredibly relaxed, just listening and accepting everything I say to you without a care in the world. Yes. It feels absolutely wonderful, doesn't it? And I can make you feel this way again. But for now, it's time to come back to the waking world. So listen to me. You are standing in a vast, empty space. It's dark, but you feel calm and safe. There's a little pinprick of light high above you. In your mind, I want you to stand with your feet slightly apart. Bend your knees, and you push off. You jump, and you fly. You soar upwards, towards the light, flying at a fast but steady pace. You can even count down the seconds until you reach the light. 10. The light in your mind grows bigger and bigger as you get closer and closer to it. 9. As you go up, 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 up. 8. Going higher and higher. 7. And the light grows bigger with every passing moment. 6. You're becoming more and more aware of your body as you get closer and closer to the light. 5. Noticing that you're not flying anymore now. 4. You are resting. Your eyes are closed and you are listening to my voice. 3. but the light still keeps growing bigger and bigger in your mind. 2. You reach the light. And 1. Open your eyes and look at me. Welcome back. Take a nice big stretch for me. Good boy. How was it? How did you like my massage? Hey, I didn't lie to you. I said wasn't trying to hypnotize you. And I wasn't. I was succeeding at it. And pretty damn well too, if I'm any judge. You don't mind, do you? You must have wanted me to hypnotize you, after all. It's impossible to hypnotize anyone against their will. Everybody knows that. I knew that was bullshit. Yeah, I probably should have asked permission before trancing you, but, well, where's the fun in that? Besides, this was something of an experiment. Telling you what I was trying to do would have skewed the results. But don't you worry. I won't hypnotize you ever again. Not unless you ask me very, very nicely. But why would you do that? It's not like it felt amazing. It's not like you would do anything for me just as long as I did it again. Right? Oh, really? So the thought of me hypnotizing you does nothing for you, does it? Why don't you look me in the eyes and say that? Look into my eyes, pet, and sleep. You know, maybe with a couple more sessions, a little more conditioning, one day that's actually going to work. Won't that be fun? I'm pretty sure I'm going to ace that practical. Thanks for helping me out, roomie. I owe you one. And I was wondering if... Are you recording me? You are, aren't you? What for? Just because I hypnotized you that one time? Roomie, I'm hurt. Don't you trust me? What do you mean I have that look again? I do not. Well, I was kind of hoping you'd let me hypnotize you again. Yeah, so you were right. Big deal. Anyway, the professor was really impressed by my performance on the practical, so she offered to let me do hypnosis as my thesis subject. I could even get started on it right away. And I thought I'd ask you to help me with the experimental part. I already have a great idea for a first trial, too. Come on, please. Look, I'm asking for your consent in everything. What more could you possibly want? I can't tell you what I'm going to try. That would influence the results. You should know that. You've helped me out with psych experiments before. Oh, come on, please. You enjoyed it last time, didn't you? Tell you what, if you let me hypnotize you again, I will make dinner for you tomorrow. You can even keep recording me if you like. Make sure that I don't do anything funny. A week? You want me to make dinner for an entire week? Just for letting me... Alright, fine. Deal. You drive a hard bargain, you know. But thank you. Well, let's do this then. Go lie down in your bed and make yourself comfortable. Hey, there's no time like the present. Chop, chop. Good boy. Just lie down on your back or on your side as you like. Nice and comfy? Good. Then close your eyes and relax. Just listen to my voice, follow my instructions, and you'll be in a trance before you know it. Now take a deep breath in and hold it. Hold it and let it out. Very good. Let's do that again. Take another deep breath in and hold it. 1, 2, and let it out. Perfect. Now I'm going to be describing things to you and telling you to look at certain things too. I'd like you to try to picture all of it in your mind. And it would be great if you can actually see what I'm telling you to see. But it's completely fine if you don't too. Then just imagine that you do instead. Or even just think about what it would be like if you did. Okay? Good. Then just lie back, relax, and listen to my voice. It's late in the evening and you're going for a walk. You're following a small path, winding through a beautiful forest. You look around you as you walk, taking in the sights. You see tall trees with mossy trunks. Their branches are swaying gently in a barely noticeable breeze. You see ferns growing here and there on the ground. You listen to the sound of the leaves rustling in the wind, to the sound of the birds singing somewhere out of sight, and you listen to the sound of my voice, keeping you company on your trip, guiding you along. You take a nice, deep breath, filling up your lungs. The air is fresh and clean, and it smells wonderful. You feel calm and completely at ease. It feels so good to clear your head and just walk without a care in the world. You take another deep breath in and let it out. You watch the evening sun filtering through the trees, bathing the world in a warm, golden glow. You're watching the rays come and go as you keep following the path. And then you notice something peculiar, a hint of something blue somewhere among the trees. A soft blue light fading in and out of view as you keep walking. It's intriguing, and you decide to try to get a better view, to find out what it is. You step off the path and walk deeper into the forest, making your way towards the soft blue light. And then you suddenly see it, a glowing ball of light floating in the air, a ghostly, flickering blue flame. You watch it for a moment, fascinated by what you're seeing. And as you stare at it, the little flame drifts away from you, disappearing deeper into the forest. And you follow it. You follow it as it bobs and weaves between the trees, always staying just out of your reach, always going deeper into the forest. And you follow the light. You follow it as it leads you deeper, just like you follow my voice, deeper and deeper, completely on autopilot, without thinking, without hesitation. You follow the light, you follow my voice, going deeper and deeper, letting the light guide you, letting my voice guide you, and just doing what I tell you. I tell you to follow the light, and you follow the light. I tell you to breathe in, and you breathe in and out. It's so easy, so pleasant when you don't have a care in the world, when all you have to do is just listen and follow. All you care about is the light and my voice. Keep going deeper. Breathe in and out. You keep walking. You keep listening and following. You keep obeying and keep going deeper until finally you emerge from the forest into a large clearing. There's grass all around you and a beautiful lake ahead of you, bathed in moonlight. It fills you with a sense of peace, a sense of calm. The light is nowhere to be seen, but that's all right, because I'm still with you. We're in a place where there's just you and me. A place somewhere deep inside this forest, deep inside your mind. I tell you to lie down in this clearing, and you do. You don't even think about it. I tell you to do something, and you do it. Because it's so natural to follow my instructions, to just simply obey. That's right. It's so easy when you don't have to think, when you can just listen and obey. It's so simple, so easy to just obey. And you're so wonderfully deep in a trance right now that every word I say to you just sinks directly into your mind. So listen and obey. You will always obey me. When I tell you to do something, you obey. When I give you a command, you obey. Because I say so. Because your mind is mine. Do you understand? Just nod. Good. Now I want you to open your eyes. Open your eyes and look into mine. Look into my eyes. Look deeply into my eyes and listen. and obey. When I tell you to do something, you obey. You can't resist my voice. You can't resist my eyes. You can only obey. You obey. Look into my eyes and tell me you obey. Don't speak, just mouth the words. Good boy. That's right. You obey. Whenever I tell you to do something, you obey. You don't think about it. You don't hesitate. You simply obey. Because it's so easy. Because it feels right. And because you can't help it. You must obey. Look into my eyes and tell me, when I give you an order, what do you do? Obey, that's right. Very good. Well then, wake up. So, do you think it worked? My professor said hypnosis can't make you do anything you don't want to do. That it isn't mind control. Let's put that to the test, shall we? Hey now, don't be mad. Relax. It's just an experiment. We're doing this for science. For my thesis. Don't worry. I will put you back the way you were. Later. Probably. Anyway, don't worry about it. Just obey. Look at me. We're only doing an experiment. This is safe and controlled. You don't need to resist at all. Not that you possibly could, but still, don't even try. Just give in and obey. Good. Now pick up your phone, unlock it, and give it to me. Well, it looks like it worked pretty well to me. You're always so protective of that thing. I could just delete your recording now, you know. But why would I do that, I don't mind if you know what I'm doing to you. And I don't mind that you recorded our session. In fact, I'm glad you did. Because every time you listen to it, it's only going to put you deeper and deeper under my control. Anything worth doing is worth doing well, after all. And that definitely includes brainwashing my roommate into mindless obedience. Speaking of which, look at me. Look into my eyes. And sink back into a trance for me. Good boy. Listen and obey. You're going to listen to the recording you're making. But you will only do it when you won't be disturbed for a while. And when you do, and the recording finishes, you will realize that you zoned out. That you didn't really hear the entire thing. then you will decide that you have to listen to it again, and again, and again, and again. Understand? Good. Then wake up. This is amazing. Having you all wrapped around my finger like this. What time period did we agree on again? A week? Hey, you insisted on it. Thanks for letting me hypnotize you, roomie. I think we're going to get some very interesting results together. And I'm really curious what my brainwashing will feel like for you. You know, being aware that you have to obey me, and yet doing it all the same. I wonder, will you try to rationalize it to yourself? Or will you try to resist it after all? And will that change as you fall deeper and deeper under my spell every single day? It's just the first day, and I've already got some good research questions. Just so you know, we'll be doing some questionnaires and interviews every day to keep track of all that. And of the boring, obligatory stuff too, like making sure you're doing okay. And I guess I should make you sign a consent form too. Anyway, we can wait with that in our first interview until tomorrow. Unless you really need to do a follow-up now already. No? All good? Great. I guess you might have to spend some more time on this than you were counting on. But it's not like you have a choice anymore. And I'll be sure to mention you in my acknowledgments as the goodest of boys to make up for it. But I'm going to call it a night. See you tomorrow. Oh, here's your phone back. Don't forget to listen to your recording. You have to make sure that I didn't mess with your memory, don't you? Good night. Hey, roomie. It's time for another follow-up. Yeah, the last one, I suppose. It was a fun week, though, wasn't it? Being under my spell. Obeying my every command. Go on. Have a seat on the sofa. So, how are you? Doing okay? Okay. Let's see. I have 2 questions the professor insisted on. The first is, were you hypnotized today? And the second, did you consent to being hypnotized? Let's just say you did. All right. Great. Well, that takes care of those formalities. Now, would you agree that you've been doing everything I told you to do this past week? Even things you wouldn't normally do? Would it be fair to characterize what you did as obeying my every command? Yeah. Is that normal for you? Or would you say it was because I hypnotized you? And would you say you've been faking it in any way, shape, or form? Didn't think so. And now, as for what I'm really interested in, are you still listening to that recording I gave you? Good boy. You do realize that it's brainwashing you, right? Every time you listen to it, you're training yourself to go into trance for me, conditioning yourself by dropping for me over and over again. It's reinforcing your programming and putting you even more deeply under my control. You are aware of all that, yes? And yet, you keep listening to it anyway. Why is that? Because I told you to, that's right. Good boy. No, we aren't finished just yet. But why wonder about something as silly as when we're done, when you can just look into my eyes and sink for me instead? You're responding very well. You've been diligent, haven't you? You must have listened to that recording a lot. I can tell that you have. Such a good boy. Sit back. I want to come sit on your lap. Take a closer look at my handiwork. There we go. Oh, you are beautiful like this. Completely in my thrall. Looking at me like I'm the only thing that exists in your world. Hanging on to my every word. Completely blank and empty. Absorbing every single thing I say to you. Believing it with every fiber of your being. Eyes on mine, pet. You would do anything for me, wouldn't you? I could tell you to go out in the pouring rain, and you would. I could tell you to kiss me, and you would. I could tell you to do anything, and you would simply obey. Because you can't resist me. You can't resist my eyes. You can only obey. Isn't that right? Say yes, mistress. Good boy. Good pet. You know, I think I'm going to keep you this way. I would have to be stupid to give this up. Besides, all those countless hours of conditioning you went through, it It's not like I can just snap my fingers and make that go away. Did you really think you could ever be free anymore? After I brainwashed you so thoroughly. After I bound every last corner of your mind to my will. Don't be naive. You're mine now. Now and forever. Shh. Look at me. Eyes on mine. It's all right. You don't mind. Because you love it when you get to melt for me. That's right. Melt for me. It's all right. It just means you get to keep feeling this good. That you'll get to keep serving me. And you want to serve me. You want to be my obedient little toy. Shh. Don't frown. Just relax and melt for me. That's better. Don't worry. I will make sure you're happy. Mold you into the perfect servant. You will want nothing more than to please me. You'll get to take care of my every need. Cater to my every whim. All you will ever have to do is obey. You won't have to make a single decision ever again. And it's going to make you feel so very good. You will serve, and it will make you happier than you ever thought possible. So just give in. Submit to me. Submit. Look at you, valiantly trying to resist me. But pet, you should know better. You can't resist my eyes. Eyes on mine. You can't resist my eyes. You can't resist my voice. You can't resist me. You can only obey. I'm sure you remember what you do when I give you an order. Tell me. When I give you an order, what is it that you do? You obey, that's right. Well, then obey. I'm telling you to submit to me. So, submit. Submit to me. There you go. Good boy. Now sink. Melt. And sleep. Wake up. Relax, you're all right. What? Did you really think I was going to do that to you? Please, give me some credit. I just said that to make you try to resist. It's breaking you. That's the fun part. Besides, it was my last chance to act out my evil hypnotist fantasy. I couldn't pass it up. Hmm? The conditioning. Oh, that. You know, it probably is going to be a while until those triggers stop working on you. I mean, you're not going to be doing every single thing I tell you anymore. I made sure of that. But those triggers to drop you into trance, after all that conditioning, they really are ingrained quite deeply in your mind. So, yeah, they're not going away anytime soon. And come to think of it, if I give you a command forcefully enough, you might still be jumping to obey, too. That might make for an interesting experiment, actually. I'm kidding. Look, don't worry about it. It might take a couple of weeks, maybe more. But without reinforcement, all those triggers I put into your mind are going to fade. And I'm not going to be reinforcing them anymore. Not unless you want me to. Because if you want to sink into my eyes again, if you want to melt for me again, just let me know, and I will be happy to oblige. Hey, snap out of it. Like I said, it'll be a while until those triggers stop working. But that was the last time I used them without being asked. I promise. Thanks, roomie. You were wonderful. And a very good boy.